SBI Card's IPO, it's been one thing we've been watching out for very closely. Let's cut across to the press conference.
Digital journey that India has been taking in terms of what is happening. And in the last about 4 or 5 years, we have increased our market share from 15 to 18% only on the card base. Similarly, on the spend, we have made massive strides in the way overall the payment industry. A lot of cash that was moving to the digital payment space, and we moved from about 11% market share to 18%. Now these are significant numbers because as we see, as the country progresses, as the affluence goes up, as the digital penetration improves, as cash is replaced to some extent by the digital payment, there is going to be significant improvement opportunities sitting over there for a company absolutely in a digital space, which is in the payment space, which is actually transaction driven. We are the second largest credit card issuer. More important, we are the largest pure credit card company. There are just 2 credit card companies in India, and we are the largest player. We are very, very strong in terms of the way we have set up our infrastructure, in terms of our distribution network, and we are the largest player on the open market space, which is very important because everything that we are built around is basically built around the open market architecture. Our risk modeling, our risk scoring, and everything is built around an infrastructure which is basically an open market as against our competitors who are solid and strong in banker relationship. More importantly, in 2017, we entered into a relationship with State Bank of India in terms of looking at the strong database of almost about 430 million plus database that State Bank of India has in terms of what we can be done of carding the customers. As of now, we have already looked at almost about 16 to 18 million customers, and we in the last 2 years we have carded 2 million customers. So the area that was not very strong for the company in the last 2 years, it has made major strides, and today we are as dominant as any other company in India, credit card issuers who are strong in the banker space also. And we continue to be very, very strong on the open market, which space we have under no circumstances ceded. As we speak today also, if we look at the journey from 2015, the overall banker contribution was 35%, and it went up to almost 52% by 2019 March. However, the open market has come back very, very strongly, and today almost 52% of the business comes from the open market and 58% comes from the banker. And the banker contributes State Bank of India, and we have 9 banks on behalf of which we issue. So we are the largest player on the co-brand space also, with 12 co-brand, non-bank co-brand, which is on the travel side, retail side, fashion. You look at any other space that actually encompasses you, we have a co-brand relationship over there. And more importantly, we have also built a banker, which is 9 banks that we have tied up with for issuance of credit card. So we are the market leader in open market space. We are the market leader on the co-brand space also. I think these 2 are very, very important. Sometime back, Mr. Khara, the managing director, also mentioned that we are also almost the largest player in terms of the corporate cards that we have. So these are the 2 very strong pillars of the company, and the company has continued to grow very, very strongly on the ROA and ROE. We have continuously performed in terms of the ROA at more than 4% of 2017, with the present number, if you trade off, you remove the one-offs, at almost about 6.4% as of December. And on the ROE, we are at 28% is a performance that we have continued to give till 2017, but more importantly, we are at almost about 33% today. I think that's the strength of the company, and the company has made major strides, especially after the GE exited and also after the relationship with State Bank of India, because we have built a completely new digital and future-ready IT infrastructure. It's very, very strong in terms of the AI, the RPAs, and the machine learning that we use in terms of every activity that we, right for sourcing stage till our collection stage, everything is actually machine learning and the new systems that we have built after the G exited and all systems had to be replaced. We have built systems which have been tested for almost 5 times the volumes that we do today. In the last if you look at last 36 months, 24 months, 12 months, 6 months, 1 month, we have been the largest player in terms of the credit card sourcing that we have done. I think this is all is about the company. I thought I'll give you a little perspective on what SBI Card is. And as we move forward, if there are questions, we can go through the presentation and we can actually let you know how we have performed and what we have been doing it. This is actually the most important strength of the company in the way it has built its infrastructure. Thank you.
That was, of course, the most